What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. It's a year late and a couple dollars short, but the New York Islanders traded for a winger from the Edmonton Oilers to ride shotgun with John Tavares. They gave up Ryan Strome to do so. We'll talk about Strome in a minute, but Jordan Eberle will be playing with John Tavares for the first time since the 2009 World Juniors. I don't think they probably played on a World Championship team over the years together, but you catch my drift. Definitely. Let's just look at it from the Islanders' perspective. I mean, Eberle is what he is. I like him a lot. I don't want to say I've cooled on him in recent years, but I just think being in that organization that's been the epitome of atrocious. I mean, obviously prior to this year, let's not take my quotes out of context here. I think it's hurt his value. It hurt his value, but it hurt how I guess I looked at him, which not that means a whole lot, but. When healthy and when in a regular role, he's a 65 to 70 point a year guy. And you kind of like having guys like that in the line that can create their own offense and not have to rely on Tavares to do everything. This is, Guy Snow telling JT, look, we're committed to winning. We're committed to giving you all the tools you need to succeed. Re-sign here, and let's go. Actually, funny, Eberle himself is a free agent after next year as well, so I don't know if that means anything. Realistically, they could both be out of the island, in 13 months, but we'll see how it shakes itself up. Again, they were able to get a top 6 winger without giving up Travis Hamonic, which is good because defensemen tend to lead defense wins offense. I'll take the defense wins championships, so. Whether or not that turns out to be the case, we shall see. But this is a good move to show Tavares that they do care a lot about winning. From the Oilers' perspective, I don't know what to make of it. You're getting a cheap second-line center that I guess could make Nugent Hopkins expendable, which means you can address other areas. But 30 points in 69 games for the Islanders last year. He had 50 points in 3 years ago. He was a 21-year-old second-year player in the league, but I mean, let's not dwell on that. I mean, it'll be 24 when the season opens. I like Ryan Strome a lot. He's not as good as Dylan, although I mean, granted, he's made the show. Dylan's only got 7 games under his belt, but I'm not gonna. I mean, and I lambasted the Larson for Taylor Hall trade, and Larson turned out to be a really good fit with Edmonton. Maybe, and again, this is just an observation, but that's why you guys come here. Strome kind of is that, skilled second-line center that, gives you a different dynamic up front and then, makes, Nugent Hopkins a guy that you can flip. I mean, he's cheaper, $2.5 million this year as a restricted free agent next summer, so, we'll see what happens, but again, definitely an intriguing trade. These one-for-one hockey trades are interesting, and Edmonton seems to be doing that a lot. But and it's funny. Strome's brother played Dylan. Obviously, that infamous picture of Dylan Strome, myself and my dad, played with Connor McDavid in Erie. So Connor McDavid playing with a Strome again. McDavid as a number 1 center, Strome as a number 2. So some things never change over time, but. Again, I like it a lot for the Islanders because I think Strome needed to get out of there, needed to change the scenery, and I think Eberle's a good fit. We'll see what happens in the course of next year in terms of Tavares' free agency, and to a certain degree Eberle's free agency, and I think Matt Barzal can be a an effective quote unquote replacement for Strome, and then for Edmonton, we'll see. I'm reserving my full judgment because I think they see something in Strome and think that he's. If you told me Strome had 50-some odd points next year and outscored Eberle, let's just say hypothetically, had a better points per game than Eberle, I wouldn't completely dismiss it. But it'd be a long shot, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, and I don't think either one of these teams is done dealing. Anyway, that's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.